A Son's Promise. 1074 years ago, in the kingdom of Egypt, in one of the Queen's pyramids near Makakuri. You are a disgrace to the Atlantean Empire. You know that? As the voices echoed, memories of another time. Nimid stared at the ruby bracelet as it swirled around, glinting off of his torch. You were right there! Nimid, I love you, brother. Tell Dad. Nimid! The air swirled as he approached the pedestal, despite there being no draft or air to speak of. This tomb's true treasure wouldn't be his. The bloody red of the single ruby glinted, teasing his eyes, as he took in the surrounding snakes that were expertly crafted into the bracelet by a god he cared not to learn about, as his mind flashes to more promises. The visions intensify within his mind as it tested him. The air and dust formed a small tornado barrier in front of him, flaring with power. Promise me, Nimid. Promise me you will find a way to save your father from him. His mother's voice echoes the pleading in her echoes pleading, tears at his heart, almost bringing a literal tear to his head, to his eyes. The emotions, they were intense. The air exploded as dust and sand kicked up again, knocking him back just slightly as black lightning started to crack around him, his only visible warning of the possible danger of what he was about to do. Nimrid's breath slowly increases as the visions get worse. His face twitches slightly as thick threads of sweat barrel down his cheeks as he refuses the vision that afflicted him. He knew what it was doing. He had to want this power, and the power had to choose him back. You were supposed to save your brother! Where were you? Nimid steps forward uncontrollably, and with no thought to what could happen, he lunges. Once he grabbed the bracelet, he'd have the power to save his father. Nimid's quickness and speed was blinding as he placed the trinket upon his arm, succumbing to the horrors of its curse. Nimid's eyes shot open as he rolled out of the cot, thick sweat rolling down his head as his eyes glance up, seeing the artificial light he helped create that brought warmth to the bottom of the sea. The easy echoes of the sea tease his stone-covered ears as he stands. The softness of breath can be heard as the sea itself was a constant of soft sand, which caused him to roll his toes, allowing a soft smile to form. He took in another deep breath. They had been walking for weeks, and weeks with nothing but his memories and dead promises. And then that smile vanishes as he turns all the happiness of his current location. It was replaced by a scowl. Seeing the sea around them held up by the giant dome wasn't enough. His mood sours even worse as he hears the call he had been dreading. The call to arms, because the attack was finally happening. The call for him to finally fulfill one of those long, dead promises.